you, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Daily Market Review with me, Slava Ismailova, Grand Capital Financial Analyst. Today, as usually, we are going to start with our first currency pair, Euro US dollar. The 1.3 level is now within striking distance for Euro bulls. This week's rally has left the January 13th reaction low at 1.2624 somewhat stranded and meeting a 1.618 Fibonacci extension target at 1.3012 is the immediate focus. However, backup resistance at 1.3032 will help limit upside scope. Weakness will attract support while above 1.2872 protecting 1.2804. Weekly chart Euro US dollar trend is bearish. The next currency pair for today is US dollar Japanese yen. This pair consolidates Tuesday's gains to 77.32, which puts support at 77.05 under threat. US dollar weakness below 77.05 would prompt an extension lower towards 76.85, but former range heights there at 76.85 have reverted to support, limiting the downside risk. A recovery above 77.21 is required to reopen 77.32, threatening further gains to 77.5 and 77.59. Weekly chart US dollar Japanese yen trend is range. The next currency pair is Great Britain pound US dollar. The 1.55 resistance area is now scrutiny as this week's rally sharpens. The corrective bull wave of January 13th reaction low at 1.5235 creates room for Great Britain pound gains up to 1.5595 area, and only above 1.5595 would question the corrective nature of this rally. Support at 1.5433 will look to contain weakness, protecting 1.5364 and the 1.5321 interwave high-low. Weekly chart Great Britain pound US dollar trend is bearish. The next currency pair is US dollar Swiss franc. US dollar bear pressure is threatening the important high-low at 0.9304. This week's US dollar weakness has upgraded the decline from the January 9th reaction high at 0.9595, and a break below 0.9304 would leave the 0.9595 as a bull failure high. A 1.618 Fibonacci extension target lies at 0.9266, but downside momentum would increase on a break below 0.9304, creating scope for 0.9244 and 0.9066. Layers of resistance lie at 0.9383 and 0.9416, limiting scope for a corrective rally. Weekly chart US dollar Swiss franc trend is range. And the last currency pair for today is Australian dollar US dollar. The focus remains on this week's 1.0452 high, and a push higher is expected. A bull pennant continuation pattern has been completed on the 16th-minute chart, opening 1.0452 and threatening a sustained break above a 2-month bear resistance line. Sustained Australian dollar gains above 1.0452 would open 1.0524 and a broader bull wave equality target at 1.0579. Support at 1.04 and 1.0371 protects the continuation patterns low at 1.0354. Weekly chart Australian dollar US dollar trend is bullish. You have watched Daily Market Review with me, Slava Ismailova. See further details on our site grandcapital.net. I'm wishing you good trade and see you later.